So I was out in the garage organizing this little corner over here, as you can see there, and one of the things I had on my to-do list was to look at the air cleaner on my DeWalt air compressor. This is a really great compressor. So I wanted to grab my camera and just make a quick video for, in case this might help someone in the future. This is a really great little compressor, 200 psi. 1.8 horsepower. This is the DeWalt D55168 type 2 there. Actually, I think I wrote a pretty nice little review of this on Amazon.com. Anyways, I believe I picked this up from Home Depot, and really nice compressor. I use it for filling up tires, blowing parts out. Some air stuff around the garage. It's not so good if you're using something that draws a lot of air, but otherwise it's fantastic. It takes no oil. I had a Craftsman when I was growing up. It was kind of loud. This one's not very loud. I run it all night long when I'm working. I work a lot at night, like 2, 3 in the morning, so I run it late at night. And as long as the garage door's down, you can't hear. I walk to the end of the driveway, which is about 75 feet, and you can't even hear it at night. So anyway, so it seemed like it was running a little bit long on the recharge, and so I thought, maybe the air filter was dirty. So I wanted to take it off, and it has a shroud on. You can see down here. I took the shroud off. It uses a Torx. See one of my Torx bits there. Anyway, so I wasn't quite sure what the story was with the filter, but you can see it's got a screw-in filter, and then the filter has a little cap over it. Not quite sure what the story is with that. I might have to call DeWalt and see why they have that, but probably just to help filter out large particles. Anyways, so you can see how the air filter looks, and I thought maybe it was clogged up and it was restricting the airflow, but it's not. It's just like a car filter, and even though it gets a little bit dirty, there's plenty of flow of air through it. And I may take this cap off to let a little more air through, although it doesn't seem to make a heck of a lot of difference. But while I have the shroud off, I thought people might enjoy seeing the inner workings of the DeWalt. Like I say, it isn't an oilless air compressor. The piston. I called DeWalt when I bought it and said, well, how is it you can have a piston running with no oil? And they said, well, it has a coating and this, that, and the other thing, and technology has come a long way. But they did say the break-in process is extremely important for the machine, and that break-in process involves opening the valve on the bottom and running the air compressor for 15 minutes straight without building up pressure, but just letting. I think that's how it works. You got to check your manual, but as I recall, you run it for 15 minutes straight without letting it build up any pressure by keeping the valve at the bottom open. And it's like the longest 15 minutes of your life, especially when you just bought a new air compressor. But I guess it seats in the piston or breaks the glaze or something or whatever they got going. Anyways, as you can see here, I've got the shroud off, and you can see the motor up in there. Looks like right in here, and you can see how it operates the piston. And then, of course, the air filter. I don't know if you can see, the air filter just screws up into that thing, and then I guess that's the cylinder head. So basically, where are we here? Yeah, here's the cylinder head, and then here's the intake, and then the exhaust is just simply routed. The exhaust is just simply routed out the other side of the cylinder head, and I suppose they have some kind of little valve up there or something. I don't know. Anyways, let me flip it on real quick, and you can see it operate. I don't want to run it too long without the shroud on, but just to give you an idea. So that little guy, as my dad used to say, that guy goes like the Dickens, or something like that. I don't know who the Dickens is, but I guess that piston goes like it. Anyway, great air compressor. This video is not really a review of the air compressor, but I did just want to show how that filter was set up, and then when I got the shroud off, it was kind of cool. looking, so I thought I'd grab my camera. Anyways, once again, a rambling long video. So, and I should point out that all comments about how I talk too long will be deleted. Okay, hope you've enjoyed the video. And that's a yellow Goodyear hose, by the way. There, it's a real nice hose. I think I got it at the swap meet for $10 years ago. Anyways, okay. Okay, I wanted to just kind of show how this this little filter goes in. You can see there's some threads in the cylinder head there, and it just threads in. It's got a little hex on it for a wrench, but I don't think that's really required. You just hand tight should be good. But so you can see it kind of just goes on like that. And then this little cap just kind of pops on there. The reason I want to make this video though was because when the shroud is on there, you can't really see how it's set up, and I couldn't quite tell if the air filter screwed in or if it snapped out or what, and I didn't want to break anything. So, like I say, taking the shroud off really helps, and so I thought I'd make a little video there. But so that's how the air filter on the DeWalt goes in. So hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Like I say, really great compressor. I've had it for maybe 3 years. I don't use it all the time, but I use it quite a bit on projects in the garage, and especially blowing out parts and things like that, and running impact wrenches for when I work on the truck or the motorcycle is real handy. So very good compressor. I'm very pleased with it. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comment section below. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.